welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be giving you guys the review of the Boston Whaler 15 Striper Sport. I've had this boat a year and a half. It took us 5 months to rebuild it. I'm going to be talking to you about some things that I probably should have done, how everything's held up, and what hasn't. Here we are in Annapolis, the Annapolis Harbor. This is probably the sailing capital of the world. Some sailing schools. So I'm going to give you guys a little tour of this while I kind of break it down here on the little boat, the little whaler. Tons of whalers down here as well. They're everywhere. Okay, so let's talk about the rebuild process. We put a new transom in here, Coosa board, and it has been absolutely flawless. No cracks, no problems. It's super strong, better than new. It'll never rot. That was a big part of this build. The second part of the build was the console. I fell in love with the Striper console and I just had to have one, but couldn't find one. And we decided to build a mold, and we fabricated our own to the exact dimensions of the Striper console. That's the Chart House restaurant there. That is a very nice restaurant. So, having done the Striper console, okay, I couldn't just stop there. I had to do a lot of other things as well, and that was one thing. It was this unit here. This unit is a great little unit, and actually it holds bottom. The transducer is great, and I never lose bottom even when I'm flying across the water. Look at this big bad boy. That's something else right there. What else we got? Superstar. Check this out. Winning drive. Usually all these spots are filled, and they're starting to fill up because the boat show is fast approaching. Look at here, Seabold. Pretty cool. Bravo Zulu, all the way from Texas. Okay, so Things that I really like about this boat. First of all, let's see, what do I really like about this boat? It's fast and it's fun and it's compact. You don't really realize how small this boat is until you get on it, and then you do, because it's small, and I can't imagine going any smaller. But there are tons of 13s out there. I had a 13-foot whaler. That was my very first boat when I was a kid, 13-foot whaler, and it was a 1965, and had the original wood, had a 40 horsepower Mercury on it, and that's basically where I learned most of my boating skills as a kid, and then eventually moved on up. And but this 15, I tell you what, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun, and I can't recommend it enough. If you're looking to get into a small boat, particularly a whaler, a 15 is great, a 16 is great, a 17 is probably even a little bit better. And you know, there we go, there's one right there. See, they're all over the place, little whalers. But things that I really like, these seats. If you're going to do a rebuild or have a small whaler, get the Tempest Navy style seat, because your back and your butt will thank you, especially in this thing. And I can't recommend them enough. You know, it's much better than sitting on a bench with some foam padding. This seat, you feel like you're in it. It's like a bucket seat, and you feel secure. And when I got these seats, they were about $120 a piece. I looked them up the other day. They're like $140, and they're probably going to go a little higher. So definitely, and you can get all kinds of different colors. I like the white, but they do have some other colors that you might prefer. But definitely check them out. They're worth it, and they're very comfortable. They seem very well made in the United States. There goes the Coast Guard. So that's the Naval Academy over there, the campus. That entire facility, or that's just a tiny little part of it. And then here's the anchorage here. A lot of boats out here. Then this here is, I believe this is the Marriott. A couple of more big yachts here. It's the Marriott here. This hotel's been here for as long as I can remember. It's where everyone stays when they come down here. A lot of people stay there. And then you got Pussers, which is more or less connected to it. This is Ego Alley. Everyone comes down here in their boat, turns around, goes back out. It's kind of a little boat parade. Got the taxi there on the right. They go all over the place around here. You can come down here, you can dock. There's a fee involved. Not sure how much it is. spinners in there, docked up right there. We're gonna spin around. Just like this.
This is the 32nd annual Cruiser Cafe Heritage Festival.
Chop Tank restaurant. Never eaten there before. It's brand new. If you're in Annapolis, check it out. But definitely check out Chart House. Chart House is really nice. 5 stars. Check out Driftwood. Chesapeake style boat. The only thing that has kind of given me a problem is this bench seat. If you look close, you can see there's a crack. Now, that is going to be repaired. I'm going to fix that. It's an easy repair. The nice thing is the manufacturer that I got it from sent me a brand new one, so I have a spare now. But I can easily fix this. I'll probably end up doing a video on it. Okay, I did not install any kind of a bilge pump. The boat's not wet slipped, it's kept on a trailer, and I just didn't really feel like I needed one. When the boat's underway, if I have any water back here, I can just pull the plug and that water will just drain right out the back. So I just felt like it was just something that really wasn't needed. So moving the battery up inside the console really opens up the back of the boat. You know, that's critical on really such a small boat, is making use of that space. Okay, I'm gonna sum up this review, this 1.5 year, almost 1.5 year review after putting many hours on this boat. It's an awesome boat. You can't go wrong. And things that I should have done, probably just the windshield and swivels for the seats. I'm going to consider the swivels, and the windshield I have on order, so I will be doing a video when that comes in and the install on that. And as far as like everything we did to the boat, all the spot repairs with the gel coat, everything is held up perfectly. It was as if we finished it yesterday. There are no cracks, no peeling. It's flawless. With regards to that spot repairs, it wasn't a full-on resto, but it was almost. And the Yamaha F70, it has been absolutely perfect. That thing has got so much power, and really is the ideal motor, the perfect motor for this haul is the F70. You can get away with it with the F50 or the F60, yeah, sure, but the F70 is really, it has tons of power. You know, when you have a full boat, you know, you'll still be able to get up and go. And what I found was really about 26, 28 mile an hour seems to be like the perfect cruise speed. The hull handles very nicely in a chop out here. Now I'm on the Chesapeake Bay, you know, we're on the South River, and you know, going up and down the river. I've had it out in the bay a few times, and you know, on a reasonably calm day, you know, it's fine. But the river, it really is ideal, and that's probably why these boats do well on lakes, you know, because you just don't have that chop, you know, that you have, you know, kind of out here, because it's typically small boat traffic. Yeah, because I don't think Whaler really did a great job on rigging these boats. I really don't. I'll probably take some heat for that. But, you know, putting the battery in the back of the boat, you know, screwing it into the floor, right where all the water runs to, and you know, can typically pool. You know, these screws come loose, and then water will just travel right down that screw, right in the foam or the wood backing. So, you know, really everything, all the electrics should be up inside the console and off the floor. And that's what we tried to do.
you know, here with this for the most part. But the temper seats, I mounted them higher. You know, I did not like the sport setup because I felt like I was sitting on the floor, you know, and having my knees under my chin. So mounting them up, the seats up a little bit higher, you get much better visibility, and you know, you don't have your knees all bent and everything, and it just gives the boat a more modern look. So, you know, 2 thumbs up on this little boat. It really is great, and we're going to keep it in the family. This is not going to be for sale, and that's where it's going to stay. So that's going to sum up my review of my 1.5 year review of the Striper Sport. And I'll probably end up doing another one down the line, or I'm going to be doing a few more little things to this, you know, probably some more repairs here and there, and I'll be videoing it. So please subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more whaler content coming, and that's pretty much it. Hit the notification bell, you'll know when I launch a video.